Hey, what's up, boxing fans? I'm Miguel Maravilla. I'm here with junior welterweight Emiliano Vargas with a record of 11-0, 9 knockouts, as he will be on the televised portion, opening up the Jaime Munguia Banzinyan televised on ESPN. First of all, Emiliano, let's talk about this fight. You're taking on Larry Friars, man. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great. This obviously this fighter, he's a really experienced fighter. He's been in there with Xander. He's been in there with a lot of tough opponents, and he's an Irish fighter, so he has no quit. They're like Mexicans, so I'm super excited. Arizona, I've had some of my best performances, and I'm grateful to Top Rank and for another opportunity. So we're here, and we're about 2 weeks away, and I can't wait to get in the ring.
How's camp coming along, man? How's this preparation? You're back in action. How do you feel, man?
Right. No, I feel amazing, especially for this camp. We've been stepping it up. We're obviously taking this fight into account, but we're thinking about all the other fights that we're going to be taking. And, I think a 10 rounder is soon on the horizon. So, we've been doing 30 rounds in the gym every day. Sparrings, a week we've been doing, around 30, 35 rounds. So, I'm here for all the work. I'm ready to go to work, and I'm very very blessed to be, like I said, on the main card, and I'm looking to make it a great performance.
You mentioned your opponent. He's an Irishman. Like they're like Mexicans. There's no quit in it. What um what do you what have you seen? Have you seen tape on him? What do you know? I mean, what else do you know about him style wise?
Yeah, no, like I said, he fought Xander Zayas, and Xander, he's a technician, and he gave Xander, it wasn't easy for Xander. He came out swinging, and he's definitely a fighter. So I know this is gonna be a rough and tough fight. The Mexican fans are gonna love it, and I'm just looking to take this test and make it one of my easiest tests today.
Do you feel you need it at this point on? Do you feel you need to be tested? Do you feel you need to, swim in those deep ends of the water?
I definitely do believe so. I mean, look, at the end of the day, I know the caliber of fighter I am, and I just want to prove it. So, Top Rank, they say this is gonna be my biggest step up, and so I'm excited for it. He's very crafty. He's definitely older than me, stronger than me. So I'm just looking to go in there and show my experience and show that I'm beyond my years, and show that I'm ready for next year to headline or be in line to fight for world title.
What would you describe this year like, man? You've been active, and of course, you're fighting in a few weeks. Uh, you mentioned the 10 rounder. Is there a possibility you come back in 2024 for that 10 rounder, or is that next year?
Oh yeah, 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 no doubt. I think as far as this year goes, I think we have two or three more fights for this year. So we'll play it by year. If this fight goes the distance, it goes the distance. And I'm looking to obviously, show that I am a 12 round fighter, a 10 round fighter. So this is getting me ready for that level, and I'm super excited.
You talked to your dad during this camp, and if so, what has he advised you coming going into this fight?
He's been trying to hold me back a little bit. I just me personally, I want to be ready all around the board, and I'll come into the gym and he'll tell me, hey son, take it easier. Hey son, just go home, or so my father obviously he's been to where I want to get to, and I just understand that at the end of the day, I got to be not so hard-headed sometimes, so I got to listen to my father, and because he has the experience, good and bad. So I love him to death. I wouldn't be here without him, and it's a beautiful thing to win with people that you love.
As far as advice goes, you mentioned he tries to hold you back. Is there any of his experience, any of his personal experiences as far as that he has advised that in terms of taking certain matches, has he told you, I don't think you're ready for this. What does he feel about that 10 rounder?
He really feels that Top Rank is doing an amazing job. They've not just made world champions, but they made legends. In the sport, you're talking about Oscar De La Hoya, you're talking about Floyd Mayweather, you're talking about Sugar Ray Leonard. All of these Muhammad Ali, all of these fighters are legends. So they know exactly what they're doing. Do I press the gas a little bit and hey, I'm ready for this. Hey, give me a step up. Hey, of course, because I'm a fighter. I definitely do understand that, they're the best in the business. So I appreciate Brad and everybody else at Top Rank. They're doing an amazing job. And I'm a contract killer. So they send a contract, I show up and I take these guys out. That's it. So looking to, put on a phenomenal performance this next one in Arizona with all my beautiful Mexican fans. Uh, you know, uh, right after Canelo fights and have those Mexican colors all over me and have the fans embrace me. So it's just an amazing arena, an amazing place, and sparks fly whenever there's a Vargas in the ring.
Speaking of Vargas, is there pressure living up to the Vargas name? Is there pressure, living up to your dad's expectation? You mentioned your dad's
Right,
career.
right.
Talk a little bit
I
about
would I would never try to be like my father. I think it eases off on the pressure when I'm not trying to be like my dad. My dad's a legendary fighter in his own respect and in his time and in his era. And at the end of the day, I want to be the best fighter I could be. I want to be known for being the best Emiliano Vargas I could be. And the same way I'm proud of my dad, I want my son to be proud of me. So when they're reading down roll call and they say Vargas, is your dad Emiliano Vargas? Maybe he could get away with a couple missing assignments the same way I did. So I just I'm very excited. I'm very happy, and everything's flowing the way it should be. God is the greatest, so I'm looking to get back in the ring and put on a great performance.
why are you the better of the Vargas siblings?
I think everybody has their opinion. Everybody has their opinion. The fans decide that. Me and my brothers, we push each other. Mala just came off of a big win. I was crying like a girl, because I know how much it takes, and my brother works his ass off. Same way I do, same way like my oldest brother does. So we all know what it takes, and for him to fight, I think that was the biggest stage for all of us. And that definitely elevated all of us. And if one of us wins, we all win. So I'm just very very happy the way things are going, and I'm very proud of my brothers, and I know vice versa. When I have my big step up or when I'm in the main event, it's gonna be an amazing thing, and it's gonna elevate not just my name but our family's last name.
And changing subject just a little, I know you mentioned the Canelo fight a while ago. How do you see that fight playing out?
I just think Canelo's experience, man, is gonna take over. Canelo is seeing every style. There's nothing new that Berlanga is bringing, and I think he'll do good for the first couple rounds. But a lot of Berlanga's fights, he gets tired towards the later rounds. So I see Canelo just wearing him down. Hitting him on the arms, hitting him on the hips, hitting him. So just veteran moves, and hopefully we're there. So I'm excited to see it.
You're betting the fight. What's the good bet for that fight?
I think knockout. I would say maybe ninth, 10th round. So, I mean, like I said, he fades towards the later round Berlanga, and I just think Canelo's experience, man. You're talking about one of the best fighters of all time, Canelo Alvarez. So, I'm not throwing any shade on Berlanga. Me personally, I just think that the experience is too much.
And moving on to the following week, of course, on ESPN, we have Munguia and Banzinyan, and of course, you're opening the card, man. What can we expect from you? What
You're
can
gonna
we
see nothing
expect
but
from you? What do you
fireworks,
plan on
man.
giving us?
See nothing but fireworks. It's gonna be a clinic. Man, I'm excited. This guy fights. He comes to fight, so it'll be a good show for the fans, and you're just gonna see an amazing performance and knockout, God willing, and me jumping on the ropes and showing love to my Mexican culture. So a toda mi raza que van a estar ahí en la finiquera. Gracias por el apoyo. Ahí vamos a estar el 20 de septiembre.
There you have it, folks. Junior welterweight Emiliano Vargas. He will open up the card on ESPN next, actually in 2 weeks, Friday, September 20th. Don't miss it. Emiliano Vargas.